What's up guys, Amanda right here. Thanks for watching my channel. Today we are going to be doing what we really don't want to do, but we have to do. We're going to be cutting the case, the valve cover right here. He doesn't really want to, but we have to because we put the mechanical fuel pump on. It literally hits all right here on both sides, so we have to cut both sides. He is bringing it over right now. We're gonna kind of try and mock up where we have to cut, and then we're gonna start cutting for you guys. It's gonna be horrible. All right guys, so we've got the cover sitting here. We've got a grinder. We're not really sure how to go ahead and cut this, so we just kind of made like little Sharpie marks right there and on that side as well. Hopefully it goes well. It is lightning outside, so we might have to move inside. But we're gonna see how this goes. Wish us luck. Alright guys, so this is the first cut that we made. It's clearly not enough. So this is the second cut we're gonna follow. We're probably gonna have to go more than that. That's a good rough estimate. We're just trying to make it smooth so it lines up perfectly. Round two. Alright guys, so this is the final product. We cut about that much off on this side and a little bit more on that side. I'll show you what the fit is. Most people just hack from that hole that you see at the top all the way down, straight down, just hack the whole side off. I'll show you what it looks like on the car now. Alright, and this is what it looks like on the car. So you can see this is where we cut at this angle. So it lines up nice and good. That side is a little bit more flush. It's hard to see, but it's a little bit more flush. We were hoping this side would be more flush, but we cut a little bit too much, which is not a big deal. It still looks way better. Like I said, most people cut from here and they go straight up and they just take this whole part off. We were trying to make it look somewhat nice looking, I guess you could say. So now that that's on, we're gonna go ahead and bolt all this back up. We're gonna put these on, and I'll show you what it looks like after everything's put together. All right guys, so we've got the valve cover on. It looks amazing. Like I said, we've got everything plugged in, ready to go there. You can't even tell that it was cut, honestly. So it looks really good. Next up, we're going to go ahead and put the manifold on, and I'm going to explain the whole injector situation and what we're going to do until we get the surge tank. So let's go ahead and get that manifold on. Alright guys, so to explain the whole injector situation, what we have on right now is the original fuel rail. We have that on right now with 4 injectors, and this is where the next set of 4 injectors are going to go right here. But we're going to put those on now just to plug the holes. But we can't actually set them up. We haven't created the harness for it yet to run to the new ECU. And we don't have the fuel system set up for the dash 10 fittings. So the fittings on the new fuel system is this. It's huge. It's a dash 10. So that's what's going to be running to the new injectors and to the new mechanical fuel pump. It's all going to be huge lines. We are going to have to relocate this. Has anybody ever relocated theirs? We really want to move it to right here, but we don't know if we want all the extra hoses. So what do you guys think? Where should we relocate that? And when I say relocate that, I don't mean that one in particular. We have a new one right here. So the fuel pressure regulator that is on the car now does not have enough to regulate the mechanical fuel pump. So Aeromotive did recommend to go with this one. So we're gonna go ahead and have that one set up, but again, we can't do any of that until we get the surge tank, which goes right here. So we have to get everything basically set up, running on 4 injectors to go to Axiom to get the surge tank hooked up, and then when we get back, we can make the fuel system for the 8 injectors. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on the second set of injectors just so we can able to plug the holes and get everything else buttoned up, and we should be able to start the car soon. We'll see. Alright guys, so this is the second set of 4 injectors. We're going to go ahead and put it on. We're really just using this again to plug the hole. So this is exactly where it goes right here. Oh, that's in the way, man. How did you get that in there? Up. Alright. Good to go. Now we just need the Allen to tighten them. So that's where the 4 extra injectors are going to go, guys. Again, we're not actually using those injectors right now because we don't have a wire harness set up for it. We do have to make that still to run to the new ECU. And real quick, guys, this is the Infinity AEM ECU that we're going to be using. It's the same one that's in the car now. The only difference is that this one can support an 8 injector setup, and the other one cannot support the 8 injector setup. So it's the same exact ECU basically. We're just gonna have to create a harness, like I said before, for the extra 4 injectors. So there's that. Alright guys, so this is essentially what it's gonna look like for the most part. We've got all 4 injectors up top, and then the other 4 are down below. Now this fuel rail is the original one, like I said before. We're going to be running that run right now until we can get to Axiom to set up the surge tank, and then those are just basically plugging the holes so there's no extra air going in there. We do have another fuel rail that we're going to be using. This one right here is the one that's going to replace the bottom one. So as far as that goes, guys, the surge tank starts here, it goes right around here. It's going to feed into the mechanical fuel pump here. It's going to come out of here into a Y. That's going to come into both sides of the injectors on the fuel rails. When it comes out of the fuel rails, it's going to go right into this. It's going to come feed out to the sides, coming in, and then it's going to come out of here right into the surge tank again. So it feels like there's going to be a lot of lines everywhere, but essentially it's just going to give this car way more fuel, way more boost, hopefully going to be really fast. We will see how it goes, but for now, we're just going to button everything up and try and get this car going, and I'll let you guys know when we're ready for our first startup. I'll see you guys soon.